Hey everybody, it's Rosie. Welcome back to Luxform. So for today's class, we are just going to be using some light dumbbells. So I've got 2 kilos in each weight, but feel free to go a little bit lighter or a little bit heavier, or you can even just do this class without. So just bring your weights down to your mat. Make sure you have your water nearby. Put on any music that you'd like to play. I do have playlists just under Luxform on Spotify if you're interested. I'll put the link down below. But yeah, play whatever music you want and then let's get started. So let's just come down into a 4-point kneel on your mat. So shoulders over your wrists, spread your fingertips out nice and wide, and then your knees are under your hips as well. Let's start here just by starting to arch through your spine. As you lift your eye gaze, you lower your chest. Big inhale. And then big exhale, start to round through your spine. Push your upper back up towards the ceiling and your eye gaze goes down towards your knees. Let's do that again. Arch your spine, lift your eye gaze, big inhale. And then big exhale, round through your spine. Maybe starting to rock forwards and backwards while you flow through these two moves. Just finding some intuitive movement for your body. Seeing what your body is wanting, seeing what feels nice. Maybe you start to work through some figure eights through your spine. Maybe you're giving your neck a little bit of a roll as well. Rolling through your hips, might be some cracks. That is all normal. Let's just go one more wherever you are. And then we'll find your neutral spine. So flat back. Let's reach your left arm up to the ceiling and your eye gaze follows. So opening up through your chest. And then let's just thread your left arm underneath so that your left shoulder and your left ear find the mat. One more time, big reach. Lengthen your left arm, eye gaze follows. Open up through the left side of your chest. And then thread your arm back down. Let's do one more here and then we'll hold it down. So big inhale and then exhale, reach it all the way down, hold it down. Now you can stay like this, just with your left ear and your left shoulder connected to the mat. Or if you want a little bit more, just walk your right fingertips out in front of you and lengthen your right arm. Still squaring off your hips and still squaring off your shoulders down to the mat. Just pressing down for that nice openness through the shoulders, through the chest. And then bring your right hand back under your shoulder. Last big reach of your left arm. And bring your hand back down. We'll do that on the other side. So lifting your right arm, eye gaze follows. And then we thread your arm down. Right ear, right shoulder touch. Big inhale, let's do that again. Open up through the right chest. And then we exhale, we lower back down. One more here. Big reach. And then we're going to hold it down. Hold your right ear, right shoulder. Stay here if you're happy, or if you want a little bit more, reach your left arm long and push your left shoulder, left armpit down. Square the hips. Big breath in. And let it all go. Left hand under your shoulder. Last big reach. And then bring both your hands back down. All right, we are ready to get started. So let's start by picking up your weights. Now let's bring your weights to the outsides of your mat. We're going to start in a 4-point kneel. So shoulders are stacked over your wrist and your knees are underneath your hips. We're going to tuck both of your toes and begin with a knee hover. So spread your fingertips out nice and wide. You really want to push down into your fingertips so that your fingertips, or your fingernails, go white. Tucking through your toes, take an inhale. And then as you exhale, you're trying to lift your belly button up towards your spine, using your core to hover your knees. Little hover, and then we lower back down. So your arms are nice and long. You're lifting away from your mat. You scoop through your belly, and we lower back down. So lots to feel right now. You could be feeling your shoulders. You could also be feeling this through your core. maybe down the sides of your upper back, your lats. Everything is working to lift you up. Let's think about a slight little pull together of your inner thighs. So a little pull together through the inner seams of your legs as you lift. And then almost think about trying to pull your mat with your hands towards your knees. That's going to activate down the sides of your upper back. So this is our knee hover. It's a nice toasty move to get us started with. Bringing the whole body in. That's it. Let's go for 3 more like this. So inhale at the bottom and exhale as you scoop. Let's go for 2. Let's do your last one here. And we lower down. Now, we're going to bring your weights into your hands now and continue that movement. But if it feels like it's too much with the weights in your hands and your wrists like this, just bring your hands back down again. So we're tucking your toes, little hover, exact same movement, and then lower the knees back down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, scoop, draw your belly button up towards your spine. That's it. We're going to add on in 5. Nice and slow. Let's go for 4. Let's do 3 more, then we'll add on. We're going to start to use your weights. I promise it'll all make sense. We're not just in this position for no reason. Last 2. Let's get your last one in. We're going to alternate your narrow row. So let's draw your left elbow up towards the ceiling. Feel that through the upper back. Keep your elbow nice and narrow by your ribs. Release your arm long. Let's go to the other side. So doing 1 on each side. And then we'll go back to your knee hover. Hover your knees. That's it. We draw your elbow up. Big squeeze through the upper back. Nice and slow, 1 more, keeping your neutral spine as you do add in your narrow row. And then your knee hover to finish off that little sequence. So really slow as you lift. Keep drawing your belly button up to your spine as you hold down at the bottom. And then we hover, that's it. My body is just cracking this morning. I promise you I did do some yoga before, but I am just cracky at the moment. Don't know what's going on. Okay, let's do 1 more like this. And then if you'd like to add on with me, we can add on. So last couple of rows. Nice and slow, squeeze through the upper back. And then you're going to step your left foot to the outside of your mat, your right foot to the outside of your mat. Bring your weights to your chest. Feel your outer glutes. Keep your chest lifted. Roll your shoulders back. Bring your weights back down underneath your shoulders. Left knee, right knee. Let's do that again. There's a knee hover. We're alternating your row from one to the other. This time, we'll step right foot, left foot. Weights to your chest. Feel the outer glutes. Weights go down underneath your shoulders. Right knee, left knee. We hover. So this little sequence, we're getting a little bit of mobility through the hips. It's always nice to practice moves that you would do throughout your day. And then doing them with weights in a Pilates class is just going to make them even easier when you do them in real life. That's it. So it's nice to practice movements, functional movements that we would do throughout your day. So you may spend a bit of your day down on the ground getting up. Maybe you don't, and that is fine. But you can do it right now. Knee hover, that's it. Alternate your row. One side to the next. Alternate left foot, right foot. Weights to the chest. Weights go down under your shoulders. Left knee, right knee. So it's a bit of a mental game as well. So we're trying to alternate which is your starting leg as you find your deep squat. So now I've got right foot, left foot, weights to the chest. Hands go down, right knee, left knee. All right, we're going to start to add on, but feel free to stay here. If a little jump into your wide squat is something that you'd like to try, you're going to bring your weight into your hands and then just hop your feet to the outsides of your mat. Weights to your chest. Take a moment, weights go down, and then you can bring one knee at a time down. So see how that goes. Maybe you can do one leg a little quicker to start with, and then you bring it to the other side. See how it goes. Weights into your hands. Making sure your feet go as wide as your mat and your toes are facing outwards. One knee and the other knee. All right, we're going to add on this one. Remember, you can just keep stepping your legs up. You don't need to jump. You can do whatever feels good. I'm just going to keep adding things on. So let's step your feet. Wherever you are, let's meet here. If you stepped or if you jumped, hold it here. We're going to come up to stand. Squeeze your glutes. Press down through your heels. Lower back down. Keep your chest lifted. Find that nice squat. Hands go down. Right knee, left knee. So we hover your knees. Alternate your narrow row nice and slow. Maybe jumping or stepping. Find that nice wide squat. Weights to your chest. Come up to stand. Squeeze the glutes. Come back down. Hands go down. One knee at a time. Nice work, everybody. So really going as slow as you need. No rush. Step or jump. Weights to your chest. Come up to stand. Let's do 4 more reps like this. And then we will start to take some things off. I'm still cracking. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but a lot of cracks today, my body. Squeeze as you stand. Go down as low as you can with your chest lifted. Hands down, one knee, other knee. Knee hover. Let's alternate. The rows. Jump your feet up. Weights to your chest. Stand, squeeze your glutes. Lower, keep the chest lifted. Hands go down. Now, if you want, you can also jump your toes back, drop your knees, but you can keep stepping up and down. You do what feels good for your body. Maybe getting a little bit more warmth if you want it with that jump, but feel free to keep it out. All right, hands down. Let's do 2 more like this. Knee hover. We alternate your rows. Jump the feet, weights to your chest. Come up to stand, squeeze. Lower it down, hands down. Step or jump. Last full round, knee hover. Alternate your row. Step your feet or jump. Weights to your chest. Come up to stand, squeeze your glutes. Come all the way down. Hands go down, step or jump. All right, let's hold it here. Now we're just gonna do your knee hover. Let's do 8 like this, just your knee hover. See if you can just hover. If you need to, you can tap your knees down in between. We've got 5 to go. Oh, my quads. You might be feeling your quads as well. Keep drawing your belly button up to your spine. Let's get 3 in. I know we're getting fiery. Let's get 2. Last 1. Drop your knees. Well done, everybody. All right, let's just alternate your row from side to side. Last time you're going to do this row today. I'm still cracking. What is going on? All right, let's get 6 more in, 3 each side. That's 5. All right, let's get your last 2. Last 1. And then let's step or jump your feet. Find your wide squat. Weights to your chest. Come up to stand. Squeeze your glutes. Let's go for 8. That's it, nice and wide. My feet are as wide as the mat. The toes are going outwards. Your heels are on your mat. Find your own range. If it's not as low as me, that is so fine. Everybody's body is different. All I want you to do is find that lower depth, as low as you can go, and then squeeze your glutes, tuck your tailbone up at the top. Let's get 4 more in. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, lift. All right, let's get 2. We're going to hold it down. This next one, hold it there, little tiny pulses. Press through your heels and through the outer part of your foot. Feel your inner thighs. Keep your chest lifted. Draw your shoulders back and down. Let's go for 5. Let's get deeper for 4. We've got 3. Last 2, don't worry, we're coming down. In 1, bring your hands back down. Step or jump your knees and lower back down. I need a drink of water. Alrighty, we're gonna get into a little bit more upper body, but I'm just gonna slightly face towards you guys just so you can see what we are doing. So you've got your hands still on your weights and your knees are under your hips. So we've got that slight little hinge forward from your hips. I want you to lift your weights so they're off your mat. Keep your knees out nice and wide and keep your hips back down towards your heels. So there's a little hover of your hips away from your heels. Your arms are long, they're underneath your shoulders and your palms face in. There's a little bend through your elbows. Your belly button is still drawing back towards your spine. So you feel that control. Take an inhale. Exhale, let's fly your arms out to the side. Inhale, we lower your arms back down. Exhale, we pull your arms out. So you think about this tension, this pull coming from the back. So as if your shoulder blades are drawing together. You're trying to pull them together. Imagine you have a little pencil that's between your shoulder blades. You're trying to squeeze that pencil. Keep a little bend through your elbows here as well. Try to not lock out. And if you ever need a little bit less, do this without your weights. Or you can fully come down onto your hips and just do your fly. Just make sure you have your knees out nice and wide. So having your hover is going to be a little bit harder. You might feel your glutes here as well. I'm just in general shaking today. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, we lift. If you start to feel your lower back at all and not in a good way, I would lower yourself all the way back down as well. Potentially it's a little bit too much tension for you, and potentially you've got a little arch through your spine as well. So if you feel like your butt is sticking back, I want you to draw and tuck through your tailbone. So draw your pubic bones forward. All right, let's get 5 more like this. That's it. Let's go for 4. Big squeeze through your shoulder blades. Nice work. Final 2. Let's get 1 more in. That's it. Last one. And lower your arms back down. All right, lift your chest up. Press your hips forward. Tuck through your tailbone. We're going to start here with your lateral fly. So your arms are just by your hips. Roll your shoulders back, tuck through your tailbone, draw your ribs down to your hips, and let's fly your arms out to the side. So there's a little bend through your elbows. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift. That's it. So you're starting to feel your shoulders. And try to not arch your spine here as you fly your arms out to the side. So keep the rest of your body really still. You might want to bring your arms slightly forward from your shoulders as well. If you get any tension through your shoulders too, you can just lower your arms a little bit. You don't have to bring them all the way up to shoulder height. And that goes for any neck pain as well. So just listen to your body. See what it's telling you, because it's always trying to tell you something. So it's important to listen. Every day is a little bit different. Maybe the other day that you did these, it was feeling okay, but today you're needing a little bit less, and that is fine. Every day is different. That's what I tell myself. All right, so the tops of the shoulders are starting to feel nice and warm now. Remember, we go really slow on the way down. We want to resist gravity. It wants to pull your arms down. You're resisting. That's it. Let's get 5 more in. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, we lift. Let's get your final 3. Let's get your last 2. Get your last 1. Hold your arms, tiny little pulses. Let's pulse for 5. Keep that little bend. Pulse from your shoulders. Lower your arms if you need to. For 2. Last 1, bring your arms down. Well done. Roll your shoulders back. Let's give the shoulders a little break. Hammer curl. Pull your weights in towards the shoulders and release your arms long. Now through this whole series, again, you can come back down into a low kneel if you need to. It's going to give you a little bit more support as you're close down towards the ground. But if you're a bit higher up, a little bit less support, a little bit less stable, and a little bit more core work is involved. So take your pick. Whatever you do is totally fine. Starting to feel that pull down the front of your arms, down your biceps. Nice work, everybody. Let's go for 4 like this. And we're just going to bring your arms halfway down at the bottom. So instead of going all the way down, we'll just go halfway. In 3. That's it. Last 2. This next one, just go halfway down and all the way up. Keep it really slow. Keep tucking your tailbone halfway down, all the way up. We add a little hold when you lower your wrists in line with your elbows, and we pull it all the way up. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, we lift. That's it. We lower and we lift. Let's get 4 in. That's it. Let's get your final 2. And then we'll hold your wrists down in line with your elbows. Get 1 more in. And hold your wrists in line with your elbows. Hold it there. Now, what we are going to do is start to alternate one arm reaching forward. Pull your elbow back in. The other arm reaches forward. Pull your elbow back in. We're going to start to add in a little lift and lower of your hips. So the next time you reach one arm long, as you lower down or as you bend your elbow, you're going to hinge your hips. Squeeze your glutes, reach the other arm long. Nice and slow, we lower, little hip hinge, and then alternating the arm. If you need a little bit less, I want you to stay down low. That's it. Nice and slow here. So we're still feeling the shoulders, the biceps. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, we lift. We're going to start to add on. So the next time you lift, you extend one arm, hold. Turn your palm up to the ceiling. Turn your palm back in towards your body. And then we lower. We lift, turn the palm up, pull the palm back in towards your body, we lower. Now, if you're wanting a little bit more, we are gonna do double arms. So extend your arms long, hold it there. Turn your palms up to the ceiling, bring them back in to face one another. Bend your elbows, lower back down. We lift, squeeze your glutes, feel your core. Palms up to the ceiling, palms together. Now remember, you can do this with single arms. You can do this without your weights. Whatever you need to do is totally fine, and it's up to you. Nice work, everybody. Let's go for 8 like this. Then a last little finisher. Nice work, take your time. Let's go for 6. Inhale, we lower, exhale, squeeze. Nice work, that's 5. That's it. Let's go for 3. Then we're holding it up. Last 2, we can do it. Last one, hold it up, just the palms. Bring them to face the ceiling, pull them together. To the ceiling and together. You got this, squeeze your glutes, keep going. Draw your ribs down to your hips. Almost done. That's it. 15 seconds and this is all finished. Feel the fire building through your body. You can do this. Last 8. You've got it. If you need to lower your hips back down, lower your hips. You've got 5. Let's go for 3. Last 2. Last 1. Bring it down. Roll your shoulders back. Place your weights out of the way. That is our class all done. Let's have a nice big stretch. So let's find your child's pose. Let your knees go out nice and wide. Reach your arms long. Lower your chest. Feel that nice release through the upper body. Let's start to round through your spine. Keep your knees out nice and wide. Lower your hips. If it feels nice, you can lift your feet off. Really arch through your spine again. Press your hip bones forward. And then back round your spine. Child's pose. Feel the hips, the front of your hips, the inner thighs, a little release. And then round forward. Arch your spine. Eye gaze over your right shoulder, over your left shoulder. Let's go last one. Child's pose and then round it forward. Lower your hips from the right to the left. And then bring it back. Last child's pose. And then bring it all the way up. Well done, everybody. That is your Luxform class for the day done. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did like it, please give this a thumbs up. If you don't subscribe, please subscribe. And follow me on Instagram as well. It's just @Luxform. And I'll see you guys on the mat for our next class. Bye.